Hello ladies, I'm Carla, the founder of the Feminine Energy. I hope you're having a nice day. So today on this video I want to talk about the 50-50 and about to give you a different perspective on this 50-50. So because a lot of what is talked about when you talk about the 50-50 dynamic with the man, or paying 50 or paying half of bills on dating or in a relationship or in a marriage. So usually when I talk about this, we're thinking about money, right? Because it's about paying bills, it's about paying dates, etc. Sorry, I'm still recovering from a cold, so my voice is still a bit weird. I apologize for that. So I don't know, I'm just hearing myself and I feel I'm sounding a bit weird, but yeah, so usually we think about money, it's about money, but in reality I want to give you a different perspective on this, because at the end of the day, when we're talking about, or a man wants to go 50-50 with a woman, it's not about the money. And at the end of the day, it's about the mindset. It's about his mindset, the mindset he is in. It's never about the money. The money is a consequence of that. So, and I'm just going to tell you why. Because when you have a man saying that he wants to go 50-50 on paying the bills, on paying on dates, on etc., what he's basically telling you is that he's a man who is not a provider. He is a man who doesn't have the provider instinct. And he is a man who wants to be in his comfort zone, basically, period. So he's a man who wants to stay in that level of comfort for him. He doesn't want, or he doesn't have ambition, or he doesn't have that providing instinct, and he just wants to stay in that zone. So it will use excuses to convince a woman to be in that, to accept that, so it can stay in that comfort zone. And those excuses can be of equality, or fairness, or because the economy is so bad that it's impossible to live in one income, etc., etc. So it'll give you all those excuses, but in reality, the thing is, it just wants to stay on that level of comfort. It just wants to stay at that income, because I agree, it's not possible to live with just one income. And that is why, on the other hand, a man who has a provider instinct, he will never tell a woman to go 50-50, because he is a man who is using that economy at his advantage for his own benefit. He is the type of man who goes out of his comfort zone over and over and over again to create something great for himself and for his wife and for his woman and for his children. He has that instinct. He is a man who creates a masculine container of safety for himself and for his family, for the woman in his life and for his children. He has that instinct. So he will never tell a woman to go 50-50, because it's not his mindset. Its mindset is to provide that container of safety. A man who tells you to go 50-50 is not concerned in creating anything. Is not concerned with creating a container of safety for himself or for his woman or for his children. He is just concerned with staying in his comfort zone, staying where he is. It's men who don't have much ambition or don't have goals or dreams, who's just, going along in their everyday life. Because a man who has that ambition, a man who has that drive, he is there creating several sources of income. He's not relying on just one income, because if something happens, there he has nothing. So he knows that. So he's creating several sources of income. He's creating that safety for himself and for his family, right? And he goes out of his comfort zone whatever times needed in order to get that. So when he does that even before he brings a woman into his life, even before he enters into a relationship, because he's concerned when he enters into a relationship, it's not about if the woman has a job or if she has financial stability or if she has money. That's not his concern, you know. And I agree that all women should have their own source of income or sources of income. They should have financial stability. They should have their own work. They should have their own businesses. You know, they should have that and not be waiting for a man to come and save them. I agree with that, but that's not his concern. You know, he wants to provide that for his woman regardless. I'm sorry. Regardless of how much money she has or how much she's able to contribute, right? Because he's not concerned with that. He has that instinct to provide. And the thing is, but because I was saying in the beginning, it's not about the money, it's about the mindset. Because a man who has this providing instinct, he doesn't just provide financially, he provides emotionally, he provides psychologically, he provides physically, emotionally. He is the type of man who is there for you. When you need him, he's there. You know, you can trust him, you can count on him to solve problems, to be by your side, to help you, right? Well, the first man who has that mindset to stay in his comfort zone and go 50-50 and he just wants to be in the status quo and to be in this comfort zone, is not the type of man that you can trust. Because believe me, that mindset will show up in different ways. It will show up in other areas. It's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's about when you need him, he's not there. When you need him to get out of his comfort zone in order to solve a problem, in order to solve an issue, in order to get something done, he's not there. Because he doesn't want to get out of his comfort zone. And I can guarantee you that he will use all excuses possible in order to not move, in order to do nothing, in order to stay in his comfort zone, right? And he knows you are capable. He knows you are capable, so you have to figure it out yourself, right? While a man who is a provider, who provides financially, emotionally, psychologically, etc., who has that instinct, he will be there for you. He will be there for you. He will be there for you in many other ways than just paying bills. So he will have that mindset to be the man, to be there for his woman, to be there for his children, to be present, to be consistent, to show up, you know, to be by your side, to solve problems. No, that's his instinct. So, ladies, that 50-50, it's not about the money. I can guarantee you, it's about the mindset. So be very mindful. You know, when a man tells you he wants to do 50-50 because of economy, fairness, equality, blah, 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 listen to what he's really telling you. He's telling you, I am a man, I don't have ambition. I don't have a providing instinct. I will probably won't be there for you when you need me, because that requires me getting out of my comfort zone, and I don't want to. Right? So that's what you should be worried about. It's not about, of course, money is important. I'm not saying that. Of course it is. And you want a man who's financially stable. And when I say that a man who has a provider instinct, it's a man who creates that container of safety. It doesn't mean that it has to be rich or be very wealthy. That's not what I'm saying. Some men are, some men who have the providing instinct, they are wealthy. Others are not, and there are men who are very wealthy and don't have the providing instinct. So it's not about how much money he has in his bank account. It's really about his mindset. But yes, I agree that a man who has that providing instinct is a man who is financially stable. Regardless of how much is in his bank account, he wants financial stability. Because we live in a physical world. Things cost money. So he knows that. But it's not about the amount of money, right? It's really about the mindset. And for you to make the right choice on the type of man you accept in your life as your partner, you have to be in the right mindset as well. Because some women are on this wounded feminine, and they believe they have to mother men. They have to help men. They have to, I'm helping. I'm helping because the economy, why they believe in all this BS, right? Or women that they are in their masculine energy, that I have to pay 50-50 because I will be in control. I have to prove that I am capable. And things will backfire. Things will backfire on them when they least expect it. Sometimes one day when, for example, you have a health issue and you cannot work, what are you going to do? Because he cannot provide 100% because you is used to provide 50. So you cannot count on him to provide 100 because he is used to accepting 50. So again, he's going to have to get out of his comfort zone, and you will do it, but will become very resentful and angry, or you just won't do it. Period. It is what it is, ladies. So, or for example, let's say you are recovering from labor, you have a small baby, and you're not working, and he's not able to provide again 100%. Or for example, if he loses his job, and then he wants you to provide 100% until he spends weeks or months trying to find a new job, right? Because it doesn't have any urgency to solve the issue, right? Because you are doing it. So believe me, when you accept a man with a 50-50 mindset, you're not accepting to pay half of the bills. You are accepting a certain type of mindset that will affect your life and the future of not just your life, but of your children as well. And it will backfire. That mindset of his, it will come up when you least expect it and when you most need it. When you most need his help, you won't be there. Or you will be there, but at the cost. So choose wisely. Because when you on the other hand, when you have a man who has that providing instinct, you have a man you can trust for life. He is there, right? He is not gonna be angry. He will step up all the way. So I just I had to do this video to give a different perspective, because I'm so fed up of hearing, those people talking about the 50-50 and always focusing on the money and paying the bills and the money. It's not about the money. It's really about the mindset and of the person you are with, which is going to affect your whole life. And you want to be in a partnership, you want to be in a relationship, in a marriage that will make your life better, that will make your life easier, that will allow you to have a man by your side to allow you to be in your feminine energy, just to expand and shine, because that will benefit him as well, right? And masculine, healthy men, they know that. They know that the value of a feminine woman is not in how she can do, how much she can pay. No, it's in her being. It's not in her doing, it's in her being. It's in her magnetic energy, supporting him, nurturing him, helping him thrive further in life. He knows the value of that because he's a smart man. He's a smart guy, right? He's awakened. So he knows that. So that the type of men are going to place the value in a woman and how much he can pay, how much she's doing, it doesn't know the value at all. Really, he is just concerned with results, and he's just pushing you into your masculine energy. So it's very important that you do your inner work, so you know how to recognize these two types of men. You know, one is a taker, the other one is a giver. Which one do you want? Think about what is the type of life that you want to live. Do you want to live that soft life? Do you want to live a life with easy and feeling supported and feeling safe? Or do you want to live a life with a roller coaster? You know, with a man which is creating trauma in your life, which is pushing you into survival mode, who is not there for you when you need him. And you're bringing children into that BS as well. So it's you, really. It's you have to do your inner work to be in the right mindset, so you can choose the right mindset in a man, right? So, and some women have to go through bad experiences in order to learn that. I was one of them. So, but I've learned and I evolved to much better and different. But I want to help women who make the right choice, you know, from the first choice, so they don't have to go through that, to any of those bad experiences. You know, sometimes we have to go through them in order to learn. Others, we can just listen to what others are telling us, right? So I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments. Oh, and I also want to respond to a comment on my previous video. There was a lady asking why my arms are so huge on my video. So, I don't know. I don't know. Here, you can see my arm. This is my arm. So I don't know why my arms looked so huge in my previous video, but also my videos are not about the size of my arms, right? That's not the point of my videos, but I just found it funny, so I just wanted to show this is my arm. All right, so ladies, have a very nice day, and I'll speak to you soon.